Alright guys, welcome to part 3 of our... Oh no! Guys, dropped ya. Where the hell are we?
You are currently watching part 3 of our free camping series. So far, we've explored some awesome spots, got lucky with some gorgeous weather, but things are about to take an unexpected turn.
What is it, a leech?
A leech, yeah.
Oh my god, it was in my pants, dog.
Don't forget to stick around to the end to see some things to do in the area and find out how much we spent while staying at this free camp. Wow, we have this whole place to ourselves.
There's kangaroos.
Kangaroos! Oh my god, slow down. You guys, there were 2 little kangaroos just hopping. We're getting ready for dinner. We have a fire going.
Yeah, roaring now.
And we pretty much have this whole place to ourselves. We can't even see any other campers. There's only one other person and they're like way over on the other side. We're really close to a toilet block, so can't wait to show you guys around. The kangaroos are back. There's 4 now. They're over there. Hi, good morning.
Our cooker's done, it doesn't stay in place. Today's replacement day.
We're blowing the budget. It won't stay down.
Dinner time after you've had a long day, you just want to eat. Like
Yeah.
spending 15 minutes trying to get this thing to stay down.
It's super cold though, and I'm hungry.
Yeah, that's true.
This is our solution. We wedged a stick in there. Now this is staying down.
It's definitely leaking, but it is what it is. Alright, you know what time it is. We didn't drive all the way out here to not give you guys a full tour of this place. So, let's check it out. Now, are there public toilets? How big is this place, and do you think that you could fit an entire group here and still be comfortable? I think yes. The first thing I noticed when we got here was that the roads were surprisingly flat, and actually everything was very, very flat. You could fit plenty of people here, no matter what size rig you have. Even if you're in a bus or an RV, there's definitely room here for you. I was also surprised to see how many campsites there actually were. This thing is about, I'd say, 2 kilometers. Stretch of road with just campsites littered all around it. It's got picnic tables that you might have seen us having our breakfast on. There's little fire pits that are set up around the place. And yes, it does have amenities. There are 2 toilet blocks that I've seen so far. So it's got everything that the family really needs. We're gonna go check out how clean the toilets are. But as for views, that is probably where this place is lacking. It is essentially just a cleared out grassy spot in the middle of a forest area. So it makes for a very nice quiet weekend. We're pretty much the only people here. We've only seen one other camper. But if you're looking for awesome views, probably not the place for you.
If you want the views, go back to part 2 of this series. They look new.
They do, don't they? 2 toilets, disabled, abled, or ambulant, however you want to say it. It's a very clean drop toilet, which is essentially a hole in the ground. There's a big closed off open area in the center of the campground that you can't drive into. So I assume that this is just for tenting, or maybe it's just like a general park area when this place does get busy to have a bit of clear space for people to come out and picnic in the middle of. If you go to the other side of the big oval that we're on, there's even more campsites and the older toilet block if you're feeling brave.
I'm not feeling brave. And I don't care. I'll admit it. I am not feeling brave. I'm not going in there. I'll show you from here. I ain't getting closer. That's as much as you're getting from me.
Also, there's lots of kangaroo poop around, so be careful. There's a cool hut here. It's got graffiti all carved into it.
Doug loves abandoned stuff.
Oh, I do.
I don't. I'm in the creepy abandoned place. I don't like this. What are you writing?
Doug and Jamie.
Don't put my name on the wall. I don't want to be a culprit of this vandalism.
Harry Potter.
Harry Power.
Oh. I thought Potter was in the Ned Kelly story.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah.
The Bucket Man. He's all over this
He's
Kelly
all over
country.
the place.
So who is Harry Potter? Power.
Harry Potter taught Ned Kelly his bushcraft and how to shoot cops.
All right, let's go see this lookout. What a day for it. It's amazing.
It is amazing. What a
And
view.
like, it was just raining and overcast, and it's just like opened up, blue
Yeah.
skies. Like, literally 10 minutes ago, this would have been a completely different lookout.
Yeah, it's very easy to get to. Any car can get up here.
Yeah. They're bumpy rock roads, but very flat.
Very.
It's a great lunch spot as well.
Yes.
I would say it's really good to come bring your lunch, have tea.
You can light fires here, which is really nice.
There's a bathroom and there's a picnic table. But yeah, other than that, like I would literally come here for the lookout, have some lunch, and then back on the road.
Yeah. So when we were searching for this campsite, we had no idea that it was near the famous Ned Kelly tree. And if you don't know who that is, he's one of Australia's original gangsters. And I'm talking original, like back in the 1800s gangsters. Anyway, this tree that we're camping near is the landmark of where one of the shootouts happened where 3 police members were killed. And apparently you can still see one of Ned Kelly's bullets lodged into the tree. But when I was doing the research for this place, it turns out that the famous Ned Kelly tree is a fake. The real one was cut down in the early 1900s, and then another one was planted and a plaque was put in place to start bringing a bit of history and tourism back to the area. So the famous Ned Kelly tree, more just like a friendly reminder of what went down here.
It's so cool here how they've set it up, and there's no one else here. We were the only ones in the parking lot, and it's just really pretty and scenic. So as much as they have all this like police murder history here, the scenic part of it is beautiful as well. I didn't know anything about Ned Kelly over my years of living here. All I knew about him was he was just like this man. I always saw statues of him with like this thing on his head.
Bucket helmet.
Yeah, holding a gun. I just knew he's like some bad guy.
That's a lot of money. Like back in the day, they really wanted Kelly's head. I wouldn't have mind finding Ned Kelly, even for that price today. So when the Kellys ambushed the 4 police officers that were camping in this area looking for the Kelly gang, 3 of them died and 1 of them survived, and he spent the night hiding in a wombat hole until he could get away safely from the Kelly gang. That's great.
That's a brave man.
That's crazy. You ever seen a wombat hole? Horrifying.
So there's a whole like little nature walk. I think it's like just over a kilometer. The more that we walk through it, I'm like getting into the history. The sign over there just said that the path of this nature walk actually reenacts the path of the 2 policemen as they were escaping the second ambush. So we're taking a step back into history.
At the start of the walk, they have this little picnic area, and I was just noticing they have chopped up firewood, but they also have hot plates set up where you can hang cast iron pots. So if you want to come here for a day picnic and actually cook out here in the beautiful Victorian high country, you can totally do that. That's great.
Here he goes again. Found more blackberries.
This is how the Bushman would have had to live. I'm just getting involved in the story.
Would you do that? Do you just pick berries off the side of the road and eat them?
I'm sorry that I'm organic. If you do want to catch up on the Ned Kelly story, there is a movie with Heath Ledger playing Ned Kelly called Ned Kelly.
Oh my god.
You might have seen a leech.
Okay,
You just stand here and just
Okay, I'm freaking out now. Roll them up quickly. Hurry up.
stop. Please stop moving. There's one on the back of your Stop moving. It's on the back of your shoe. It's tiny. Just
Baby.
stop moving.
Oh my god, it was in my pants, dog. Oh my god, I'm freaking out. Are there more? Please.
No, there aren't any more. Please stop moving.
I need to take my pants off.
You don't need to take your pants off.
Doug, how did it get into my leggings?
You could have dropped off a leaf.
Doug, that doesn't even make sense. Listen, if it dropped off a leaf, how did it get in my leggings up here?
I don't know.
I felt it here and I grabbed it and I started rolling it down and down and down and then I pulled it out. Oh my god, there's another one.
Yeah.
Doug, oh my god.
They're in this dirt here.
Oh my god. What the hell?
Yeah, they're in the dirt. We gotta keep moving.
Doug, they're in my shoes?
No, they're in the
Oh my
dirt.
god.
We gotta keep moving.
Oh my god. They keep going on my shoes.
So something to note when you are on this walk in the moist season, after it's just been raining, there are leeches in the ground, which does happen in the Victorian high country. Jamie isn't loving that.
They were in my leggings. Oh my god.
Oh, she's had 3 leeches in her feet. I haven't found one yet,
I'm
so.
freaking out. Those ones were little too, but there were that one that was big.
Oh, there's one.
Oh my god. Oh my god, Doug.
Guys, we're giving up on the walk. It's a bit leechy, and we're not loving that. Jamie's running out of here. "16 kilometers of this. Strap in."
I'm so car sick. How's it going?
Yeah, good.
Oh my god, the kitchen is...
We're testing the 2-wheel drive.
It was smooth sailing for most of the road. The last 2Ks have been out of control.
This has by far been the busiest place that we've been to on this trip. Everything's been pretty quiet. The car park's very small. It can only hold about 5 cars and it's full. So we just pulled up on the side of the road with this space. That road, if it's been raining, take it very slowly.
If it's been raining, I honestly wouldn't recommend it for 2-wheels.
Yeah, if it's really been bucketing down, the waterfall might be flowing, but the road is going to be a struggle.
Yeah, so if you have a 2-wheel drive on a wet day, you might not even make it all the way down. I always get like anxious when we go to waterfalls because I'm like, I don't want to do all this walk and you get there and it's so underwhelming. You know what I mean? Yeah. I saw a review that said like worth the walk, so let's hope for the best. Like they named it Paradise Falls, so they better live up to that.
We'll see. We'll see. Well, we've been to some waterfalls where it's literally just been a trickle, and then other waterfalls where there's been nothing.
Yeah, where it's dried out.
Dried out, just a dead kangaroo at the bottom of it. So we've been burnt before.
So don't let us down, Paradise Falls.
This old toilet block is horrifying. Oh my god.
Oh wow.
I hope that's it.
We didn't want to just share a free campsite with you. We wanted to make this series about experiencing and enjoying the local area. We wanted to make it way more than just finding a free spot for the night. And I hope that we're doing that. This is crazy. It's kind of creeping me out of it. Like this could just fall. There's a tree on top of it. There's a legit tree.
Yeah, there's a tree growing on it.
I'm underneath a tree.
And a rock.
In a rock.
Going to a waterfall.
I'm under the earth. So you mean this is it?
Victoria's done it again. Waterfall.
So this is the end.
Yeah, that's the end.
Why
There's some cool rocks. Look at that rock formation. It's just standing there on its own.
Where's the water? Like I hear it, but I don't see it. Honestly,
yeah, there is.
Where?
In front of us. Keep going.
Okay. Oh. So it looks like someone left their garden hose on.
That's shit. The walk is beautiful. The walk is worth it on its own.
Yeah, it's an easy walk down.
Yeah.
The steps look steep going back up, but not that steep. It's really not that long. There's trickles of water. It looks like there's a garden hose that's just pouring water down here. And that's about it.
So this is the waterfall. Doug, no.
Yep.
Doug.
No.
Wait, are you allowed to go up there? I think you are. I think you can go all the way down to the water.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm having a little scope.
Because those are stairs.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So we thought that this barrier was like the end of the track, but it actually continues up over here. And you can get closer to the waterfall.
I don't know if it's like an official thing, but people have definitely been coming up here.
Here.
We're going on an adventure, guys. It is steep.
It's very steep.
It's very
going
steep.
up this way.
Even the walk up here is steep, but then it gets flat at the top.
That part was probably the steepest so far. There's like official steps. So, wow.
That's cool.
Wow, that's so cool. It is cool.
Yeah, alright. You got me, Paradise Falls.
Wow, it's cool. You're like under the cliff. Wow. All right, I take back everything that we said about this place. It is really cool. And we have this whole place to ourselves. We're under the rock, like we're under the earth. It's so cool. Oh my, it is so cool. You have to come here. It's just so big. And hear the echoing?
Yeah.
Hello! From far away, it looks like a little garden hose. But when you're standing under it, it's like waterfall showers that everyone wants to get in their house.
Yeah.
It's like nature's waterfall shower. Yeah, so I think we're gonna go and have a shower in nature.
Alright, we did it.
It was so nice. Waterfall! How was that?
It was cold, but I thought it was going to be much colder.
It was nice.
It was nice, actually.
A few moments later.
I've got brain freeze.
Just a bit of brain freeze.
I'm okay. You're going to click that like button, I swear to God.
I am drenched. I couldn't stop going in it. Even after I put my clothes back on, but I just feel like this experience is going to make me think twice every time I look at a waterfall and try to say it's disappointing. It's just changed my perspective on it because being able to get this close to it, it's impossible to think that this is disappointing.
Yeah, I think the viewing platform is too far away.
Yeah, you can't
so you
really
don't
like
get
appreciate
it all.
it.
But when you're down here with it,
It doesn't matter that it's not so big.
it's not a booming waterfall, but it's just fun. It's just a really, really nice
It's
spot.
beautiful. And it's been amazing just like having this whole thing. It really does feel like paradise.
Yep.
They were not lying.
Hold on, Paradise Falls. Hold on.
Oh, I love it here. I'll never look at a small, disappointing waterfall the same
No,
again.
no,
Like,
never.
it will always make me think of this place.
Yeah. I thought the waterfall was fun.
Everyone else loved. We have wrapped up our walk at the waterfall. It was amazing.
It was amazing. I'm sorry, waterfall. I was wrong. You were amazing.
Yeah. We had a change of heart
Yep.
and highly recommend coming here, not in wet season.
No.
But it's like, if you have a 4-wheel drive, it's probably going to be like thriving down there.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
like beautiful. But we had the best time in this weather in this season. So highly recommend adding this one to your list.
We hope that you enjoyed exploring this campsite with us and the areas around it. As far as the campsite, it did its purpose. We had privacy, you know, we slept through the night.
Clean, flat, toilets, cooking area.
Yeah.
I mean, it cost us nothing.
I would go again if we were passing through and needed a place to stay overnight, but it's not one that I'm just like going to go back to each season because it's so beautiful and overwhelming. It will do for a free camp spot and a place to like base yourself while you're exploring the area. It's definitely good for that.
I will say the Ned Kelly tree walk is pretty cool, except for the leeches. But
Yes.
if it didn't have leeches, it was a really nice walk.
So let us know, have you been to this area before? Are there things in this area that we need to see? If you know anything around this like Lake Eildon area, let us know in the comments.
And let us know down in the comments, have you jumped into a waterfall on a random walk before? How did you enjoy it? I found it to be exhilarating.
Did you get leeches? Let us know in the comments all your leech experiences.
If you are in Victoria and know of any free campsites, please let us know down in the comments because we might just add it to this series or we might go visit it another time. We're always looking for new places that we haven't been before.
Yes. And as far as what we spent this weekend, we have spent $0 since we left our house. All we used is the diesel that we had in our tank. So we didn't actually go out of our way to spend any money on anything. We just, whatever was already in the car, we used that up, which we're estimating around $50. So we spent $0. I prepped some extra lunch stuff so that he didn't get tempted to go into town and get something to eat. So always have food on hand. Well, we're packing up to head on the road to the next camp spot. So if you want to see where we're headed, stay tuned for next week's episode. Thank you so much for watching. Consider subscribing, and we will see you in the next video.
Bye!